So what's up guys, this is Vikas once again back with another tutorial, and in this tutorial I will show you how to create a timeline infographics like this in just PowerPoint. So in this infographics, as you can see here, I have added a timeline which shows the growth per year. As you can see, the growth of the company or an organization in 2005, 10, 15 and 20. So this is quite simple infographics, and hope you can create it very easily guys. Let me give you an overview how I have created this group of elements to make a shape like this. So let me click on this shape. As you can see here, this is a single group of shapes and creating an element over here. So as I will click here, you can see which type of element I am using. So you can see here I'm using two shapes over here to create a single shape guys, like this. Okay, so without wasting any further time guys, let's get started. So first you have to click on insert option. Here you will find a new slide option. Click on that and choose a blank slide. Now let me show you the size of slide I'm using for this timeline infographics. So click on design option. Here you will find slide size option. Just click on that and choose custom slide size. Here is a screen pop-up which shows the information about the slide size. So I'm using wide screen, width and height you can see here, landscape and portrait I'm using. So you have to use same. So now I will start creating, and first I will create this shape. Okay, this shape I'm going to create. Before doing this, what I'm going to do, I will copy this color sample from this slide to this one. Now click on insert option and choose a rounded rectangle option from here and drag a rounded rectangle like this. Okay, put it over here slightly. I'm going to increase the width to this much. Here you will find a yellow dot. You can see the sharpness of the edges corner. You can adjust it by moving the yellow dot left or right. So I'm moving it something here. Okay, and now I will make it no outline. We have to remove the outline, so please choose this particular option, no outline, to remove the outlines from this shape. Now let me take the reference of the previous slide. So we have to make a curve over here and a slope like this. So before doing the slope, we have to choose a line and take a reference. We have to do something like this. So this is the growth we have to create over here. So we have to work this line is just for reference. Later on we will delete this line guys. So now I just create this line just for the reference. Now let me change the shape fill to this one. Okay, so that the line and the shape should have different shape fill. Now right click on the shape and choose edit point option over here. Here you will find 8 black dots. So we will do changes with the right top and left top dots. Means we have to make changes with these 4 dots. We are not going to do any changes with the bottom dots. Okay, so for this dot I am going to place it over here, just above the previous dot, and this here. Now click on this dot and adjust this handle something here. Now click on this dot, adjust this handle something here. Again click here, adjust the handle something here. Now you can see I have successfully created the slope over here. So here you have to make some changes. You have to make some adjustment with the black dots. It will take time, maybe one or more time it will take. So if you are not able to finish it for the first time, then please reattempt it. Okay, so now the shape is ready guys. So now what I'm going to do, again I'm going to click on insert option and choose the rounded rectangle option over here. Now again I'm going to drag a rectangle like this and put it over here of the same width. That's why I'm putting this rectangle over here. Now let me remove the outlines by clicking on shape outline option, remove it and put it something here like this. Right click over here and send it to back. Now both shape should have the same shape fill, so I'm going to choose the same option so that it will look like a single element, guys. Now I'm going to select all these two elements and press Ctrl G to make a single group of these elements. Okay guys, so this is done. Now what we have to do, we have to add a shape like this in the bottom. So to do that, what I'm going to do, click on insert option and here you will find this particular trapezium shape. So you just have to click on that and drag a trapezium like this. Now remove the outlines and put this trapezium over here. Before doing this, I'm going to decrease the size to this much and put it exact in the center like this. Okay, so this shape should have white color while this shape should have this color. So you can't see the shape, that's why I'm going to see that, what I'm going to do, I will change the background fill. So right click over here and choose the format background option, and for the background you just have to choose a light gray color like this. Okay, so I'm using this particular color. You can choose some darker color like this. Okay, now you can see the shapes very clearly. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to create this type of arrow over here and we have to add some text as well as the icon over here. So to do that, what I'm going to do, for the arrow, just click on insert and here you can see this particular option, means bent arrow. You just have to click on bent arrow and drag an arrow like this. Okay, now remove the outline by clicking on no outline option and put it over here. For doing this, what you have to do, you just have to rotate it something like this, exact parallel to this line. So you have to cross check it, either it is parallel or not, and put it over here on the shape. Okay, here you will find a dot. This dot you can adjust, and this dot you can adjust it to the left or right to make the pointer sharp or to make the pointer sharp. Now put it over here. Let me take the reference. Okay, now let me zoom in so that we can see the shape clearly, and right click on this shape, right click on the arrow and choose edit point option. Again you have to choose edit point option. You just have to put this point over here, this point over here, and you have to adjust the point like this. Okay, so make the adjustment until you get a desired shape. I know it will take some time, but you have to do it very clearly, but you have to do it very carefully, guys. Now I think the shape is perfect. So now zoom out from here. Now what you have to do, you just have to copy all these text groups from here by pressing Ctrl C and put it over here on this slide like this. Okay, just copy this shape, this text group, pressing Ctrl C and put it over here. Before doing this, what I'm going to do, I will change the shape, fill of this text to this one, and now put it over here like this, which is missing in the previous slide. So sorry for that, I'm doing this in this particular slide. Now what you have to do, now our shape is ready. Now the final step we have to done, and our timeline infographics will be ready. So select all these shapes, okay, and press Ctrl G to make a single group, press Ctrl D to make a duplicate copy, and put it over here. Again press Ctrl D and Ctrl D. Okay, now what you have to do, you already know that this is a group, so you have to group of two shapes. So you have to choose the bottom shapes over here, and you have to drag these bottom shapes until you get this one. Now you can see the yellow dot over here, so you have to slide this yellow dot something here, so that the sharpness of the edges, sharpness of the corner should be the exact as the previous one. Okay, now again click on the bottom shape and drag it to downward something here, and drag this yellow dot something here to match the sharpness of the previous shape. Now again click here and drag it to the downward again. Okay, so now you have to drag this shape also, and all these shapes should be proper aligned to the previous one. Okay, these are the small things you have to kept in your mind, guys, while creating any graphics. I'm not talking about this particular one. If you are able to do this, then you will be a perfect graphic designer or an infographics creator in PowerPoint. So I'm just teaching you to draw the proper infographics, guys. So definitely you will be the expert in this. Okay, guys. Now what you have to do, you just have to duplicate this text group over here and put it something here, guys. Okay, again duplicate this and put it over here. You have to duplicate it one more time and put it over here. This is the text content. This you can use as per your need. Put it over here. Again Ctrl D and Ctrl D. So now our shape is ready, guys. So what you have to do, now we have to change the shape fill of this arrow. So I'm using this one for this shape. For this I'm going to use this shape fill, and for the arrow I'm again going to use this one. Now again for this shape I'm going to use this shape fill, and for this shape arrow I'm going to again use this pink color. Now for this choose green color, and green color also for the arrow. Now delete this line over here and select all these elements except the color sample and put it over here. Okay, now select all these shapes except this and provide it some shadow effect. Like I'm going to use this type of shadow, offset diagonal bottom left, but I'm going to increase the blurriness to 7, maybe 13, and the size should be 99. This type of shadow effect I'm going to use. Okay, guys, now to create this bottom effect, bottom line, what I'm going to do, this is very simple, guys. Let me check it one more time. Yeah, to increase this, to create this, what you have to do, just click on insert and choose a rounded rectangle again and drag a rectangle like this. Slightly increase the width so that you can able to see the dots over here, yellow dot. So drag it to the right so that you can get a rounded edge on the both side. Okay, and drag it something here. Now make it no outline by clicking on this no outline option, And now what you have to do, you just have to click on insert option and choose an oval shape like this. Press Ctrl and Shift together and drag an oval like this. Again press Ctrl D, Ctrl Shift and drag it something like this. Now select all these two shapes and make it no outline, guys. Now what you have to do, you just have to choose a white color for this shape. So click on format and choose white shape fill. So I'm going to choose this color, and for this what I'm going to use this orange color. Now put this, bring it to front. I'm talking about the white shape, white circle, and put it over the orange shape. Okay. Now put it over here. And now what you have to do, you just have to select the orange circle, right click over here and send it to back. Now you can see the effect over here. So now I'm going to select all these two circles, pressing Ctrl D and put it over here. Just put it over here and Ctrl D one more time. Put this shape over here. Okay. Now for the bigger circle, what I'm going to use this color. For this bigger circle, I'm going to use this pink color, and for this bigger circle, I'm going to use the green color over here. Now select all these bigger circles and right click over here and send it to back. Now our style is ready, guys. So for this bar, I'm going to use this color or maybe this color. Okay. So finally we have to add this text over here, and our infographics will be ready. Paste it over here. For the heading, I'm using this particular text style and the size is 32. For this, I'm using this style and the size is 24, and for the content word, I'm using Calibri body and the size is 10. So this is the basic idea about how to draw, how to create a timeline infographics in PowerPoint for your project, guys. If you have any query, guys, then please don't forget to write me on my WhatsApp number, or you can comment me on this video. For now, I'm going to provide the free download link of this template in the description box. So if you need this template, guys, and you just want to make some changes and you just want to use it for your own project, then please go to the description box and download from there. So that's all for today. See you in the next tutorial. Till now, bye and